Everything is crazy. Everything. It's like a Newfoundland. What time zones? Do you want to be in the same time zone as the Maritimes? Earlier.
Oh, and it looks like we are live. I'm just kind of doing a test. I got a new camera. I know BitBro has been complaining about some of our janky equipment. I guess I was using an old cell phone for a camera, and then I guess it would really irritate him when he would, or I would go up to the cell phone and look at the comments in the live chat. Looks like there's no one in the live chat. So let's see how this live chat works. I just said something. Now I just got. Okay, so we're gonna get the AI bot here in a second. I've got a comedy on right now, but I guess I'm unboxing. I bought this new computer today at Walmart, and it's a book. Now I've got a regular laptop here. It's not too bad, but it was a cheap one that I got at Walmart for about $200. This one was only like $150. He's like, "You want white or purple?" Of course, I wanted the purple.
The dog wasn't listening. So finally he got frustrated. He yelled out, "Get your ass back here before I turn you into a mink coat." And I was like, I don't think this guy knows what mink coats are made out of. As he walked around Brooklyn looking at all the stray cats, like, ooh, that's going to be a nice motherfucker. Snakeskin belt. Like, that's not how animals work. You don't just kill them and turn them into a nicer animal. I did used to have a pit bull. When I lived in Atlanta, I had a beautiful pit bull, and they love pit bulls in Atlanta. So much so that sometimes I'd be taking my dog for a walk, and dudes would yell shit out their cars like they were hitting on a woman. I'd take my dog for a walk, I would just hear a car horn beep, and all of a sudden I go, "Oh, she's pretty right there. And she's thick. Try to be a good dog owner, so I would take my dog on nice long walks, because it's important to get your dog exercise. And I tried to be a responsible dog owner, so I take her on a nice long walk. I would always make sure to bring a plastic bag with me, so in case she happened to shit on someone else's lawn, and they happen to be watching from inside the house. And then and only then would I take that plastic bag
Some drugs
and
in
pretend
here.
to pick it up.
You guys ever do this stuff?
No, my dog
So I got a
passed
little bag
away
with
a few
the.
years ago, and I was absolutely devastated when that happened. I loved her like she was my child. She was my favorite. I was so sad, and all my friends knew how sad I was, so they tried to when someone passed away, one of the ways you honor them is by lighting what's called a yard-side candle. And I needed to find one, so I went to Walgreens to look for one, but I knew they would have no idea what I was talking about if I asked for a yard-side candle. So I went and I was like, "Hey, do you have any Jewish death candles?" And the woman behind the counter goes, "Oh, we have some vanilla bean scented ones." I'm like, yeah, Jewish death isn't a scent. And if it was, it'd be a lot more like smoked salmon. But,
Oh man, so yeah, I was trying to thought maybe I could help people. Like I was a troubled teen. I thought, maybe I could help some troubled teens, right? And I went to try to be a mentor, and they had an interview with a social worker, and I may or may not at the interview been wearing two mismatched prints. I may or may not have slamma jammed 64-ounce Mountain Dewski right before the interview. I've answered some of their questions in a number of different voices. Yeah, I went to college. Oh, that's so. They said, you know what, we need to have a third interview with you because the notes from the social workers that you seem anxious, high-strung, and eccentric. Yeah, that's what I do. That's the cornerstone. It's the business plan. And then they found out in the meantime, they said, oh, we found out it was a comedian. They said, oh, it's fine. We get it. You know, would you perform for our benefit? Oh, I see. Dirty Monkey not okay. But Dirty Monkey dance? Oh, Dirty Monkey won't dance for you.
Of course, there are differences between Canada and America. It's not just healthcare and bacon. Your airport codes make no sense. And I love how you're so proud of them. YW pound sign represented, yeah! For YW pound sign. Toronto, YYZ. I don't know why. Well, it makes sense. Y is, why not? And then Y, the second Y is like, why are you asking? And then the Z is like, see you later. This guy's a jerk. Of course, Canada is the home of the Caesar cocktail. The Caesar cocktail, you're very proud of that. Which is, Caesar is kind of like a Bloody Mary, but with clam juice. Clam juice, wow, I didn't know that was an ingredient. Or a liquid. You know that thing from the ocean that looks like a snack? What if we made it into a juice? Think about it. Say you just went jogging, all right? You're parched, you're thirsty. I hand you a tall glass of clam juice. You chug it, and then we're ready to go to the club. He has never met a Canadian before. It has nothing to do with it. The Caesar was created in Calgary, landlocked Calgary, which has the finest clams. I just love how Canadians like complain about the Bloody Mary. You're like, oh, the Bloody Mary. Oh, that's so disgusting. That drink that doesn't have clam juice in it. The clam.
I'll leave you with this. If you always want to know what's your favorite thing about being a comedian, I love the rental car. It's a weird thing. I love the rental car, man. My favorite thing about the rental car is the radio. I leave it on the presets. I want to hear what songs are going on in the radio stations and the towns I'm in. You know, I've done the phone songs for 1,000th time. So I pump up the radio on the presets. I was driving through today. It's freezing cold. I didn't care because I heard a song I'd never heard before. I was like, this is my jam. I rolled down the windows of the traffic light, pumped up the jam. And it was a radio commercial. Has that ever happened to anybody else? You just feel manipulated and sad, you know? It always starts off great, and it was like, I want, I need. I was like, yes, do it. It was like 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Dang it! And now I'm starving. As far as advertising is headed, we gotta know that. We're the TiVo generation. We're the DVR people. We're fast forwarding through the commercials at home, right? I got a DVR at home. It's full of shows. I never get a chance to watch. I'm always traveling. You know, they're piling up on there. I love that show Hoarders, but I can't delete them. I'm not needing them. You don't know. You don't know. But these radio people are the worst. They trick you, make it sound like a song. You listen longer, they draw you in. You know. So you may hear this one on your way home too. Trapped in this place I know so well. My home is like a prison cell, and it feels like I can't breathe anymore. She comes inside and dries my eyes and takes my hand. We walk outside, and I can breathe for the first time. Allegra, call your doctor, please. Allegra, the seasonal allergy is Allegra. If pollen makes you sneeze, don't be afraid to freeze. Take 2 of these. Allegra.
Yeah, we could bring it in a little bit better, but
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. I went to a baseball game in a stadium. They had a giant TV in the stadium, a jumbotron. I'm not sure why you have to have the TV. You're there seeing the game, but I guess some people are like, this shit is too real. I need to watch this the way I usually do up there. This guy used the TV to propose to his girlfriend. He put her name up there, said, will you marry me? She said yes. The crowd went wild. The camera found the couple in the crowd. Everybody cheered. And I thought, God, that's romantic. And then I remember thinking, you know, you could also use that screen if you're having trouble breaking up with somebody. You're like, hey, I'm going to grab a hot dog, but you should definitely look at that screen. Just sneak away. That's the smooth way out. And they show her on the camera alone. She's like, what the hell? Bridge may be icy. Of all the signs, that's the one that's like, bridge, maybe, I don't know. What are these symbols on the front of me? I have no conscious mind. Bridge may be chocolate, whatever you want. Bridge may not be icy. That would mean the same thing as bridge may be icy. I'm optimistic. I like that even better. Yeah, bridge may not be icy. Give it a shot. Thank you. Attitude sign. Another one's a negative. Bridge probably not icy. Even better. One sign I don't like is please use other door. You're a door. You don't get to take a break. You're an object. Just be a door. Just swing. That's all you have to do. This door thinks it's a wall. This is ridiculous. When I say please use other door, I want to bring a sign to put on the other door that says, no, use first door. First door pulling bullshit again. First door lazy. Use first door. Other door tired too. Use first door. Okay. Beware of dog that's a pretty threatening sign. I think it's because there's no article before dog. It's not beware of the dog or my dog or a dog or whatever. It's just beware of dog. It's like a dog wrote the sign. It's like, that's perfect. Just like that. That's how I want it. That's not how we speak. I know. That's dog talk. You can buy those at Staples. They look so official. I want to buy a pile of those signs and put them in stupid places. Like in the men's room of a fancy restaurant. Guy get to go to the bathroom. Oh, shit, there's a dog in here. I'll hold it. Just hanging around a dog's neck. Like, oh, look, what a vicious, considerate poodle we have right here. Wow. Thanks for the heads up. Or you know when you get a massage, they lay you down on that table and your face looks through that hole. Right on the floor under that hole right there.
all right, I'm gonna go see how it sounds in the other room.
Freaking dog in here.
I work at another comedy club called the St. Louis Funny Bone. One of my best friends works there, and he works in the ticket booth, and he has a cleft palate, and I'm not going to make fun of that because that's not his fault. I am, however, going to make fun of the situation. A woman that also had a cleft palate came to get tickets one evening. And she said, "Excuse me, I reserved 6 tickets for Erickson." And then he said, "Let me see here. 6 tickets for Erickson." And then she said, "Are you making fun of me?" And then I said, "Oh my God, this is awesome." How has this never happened before? And when does it happen again? And she was so mad. She's like, "You are too making fun of me. I am not making fun of you. You do not have a cleft palate. I do too have a cleft palate." That's when I was like, "Lady, please. He does not have a cleft palate."
I love how poutine is different in different provinces. Like, or in Ottawa, there's the squeaky cheese that goes on the poutine, right? There's the squeaky cheese. The first time I performed in Ottawa, it was in April during a poutine fest. And I learned later on it was the second poutine fest of the year. Which means sometime in January or February, someone was at a poutine fest and they're like, "Why don't we do this next month?" Like if it happens every month, that's not a festival. That's a habit. Last time I was in Ottawa, it was during Winterlude. Winterlude, of course, it's an outdoor festival in February. Okay. In America, when there's horrible weather, we cancel events. You guys kind of plan around them. Hey, it's the coldest month of the year? What if we had a party outside? Why would we do that? It could be like an interlude between the poutine fests.
Okay, so well, it sounded like the comedy kind of came through pretty good. It sounded like the video goes through, the chat works. So looks like we're live and we're back. The crypto bros are back. So this is a pretty successful test. And we'll see what my new computer does. Maybe I can do some better photo editing. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting a projection screen behind me. I'm not too sure. Anyways, we will be live tomorrow at 9:30. So I hope you have a wonderful day.